What are two shows that you would put together or you would want to put together, like story and style? So I chose Rick and Morty, but not from the perspective of but not like focused on Rick and Morty, but like the other people in the world around them. And it's the style of The Office.
Okay. Okay. So, okay.
Kind of more about the more on like you can focus more on the family. They kind of like you might see Rick and Morty like portal in and out like in the background, and then you'll have like um Jerry uh saying how they go on these he's talking about like his experience.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. See, I'd go further outside the family than that though. Like I'd go
Really?
like their next door neighbor.
Or even
Like,
yeah, next door neighbor, or even like the kids at school. Like that's kind of like I was just like, it doesn't have to be solely focused on Rick and Morty, or even like it doesn't have to be their family either. But like you kind of just want to see like their shenanigans in the background. So like even in like the first episode where that one kid gets frozen in the school and then falls over and breaks in front of Summer,
mhm.
like just watching like other girls at the school just being like, I totally feel like Summer had something to do with that.
I feel you.
But yeah, but that would be my choice.
I went in a very similar direction,
Ah,
but
I did not.
I
I
know
know.
you
You
didn't.
know you don't like The Office.
But I went another thing merged kind of with the style of the office, mockumentary style kind of show. But I went with the boys. So I want Vought like the office during the
I'm just
boys.
picturing someone from across the street watching A Train blow through Huey's girlfriend
Hmm.
and them just being like, oh,
Yeah, yeah. So I want the office, the office style mockumentary, but the boys, like inside Vought. Like that's what I want. So people doing damage control on shit like A Train running through Huey's girlfriend and all that shit. It could be like at
See,
first I was thinking like any superhero show, like the Justice League or the Avengers or something like that. But I'm
no,
like, no, no, no.
it has to be the
Then I was like,
boys.
it has to be the boys. Like that's the one right there.
Is that I'd actually watch. See, I'm torn because I want two different things, but very similar things. They're just the exact
Caught in
opposites.
between
I
the
want
two.
something like Family Matters, but in the style of Game of Thrones.
Okay.
so
So
you want
I
to send
want,
Joffrey upstairs and hope he never comes back down?
I just, I want to take a sitcom and I want to put it in that dark, gritty fantasy world of Game of Thrones, or the exact opposite and take something like The Sopranos and do it in the style of Full House.
The happiest mob family of all time. Oh,
Oh,
Yes.
and then
oh,
they,
I would love that.
you know for a fact they would put that on either Adult Swim or HB or Max.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be 100% down for that shit. Like, just
Yeah.
honestly, I need to make a note of that because I'm writing that script.
I don't have an answer for that, JJ.
Answer for what?
The questions you put in the chat.
I mean, I just figured the person who's in charge of the chat would put it on the screen so we can see it. That's kind of somebody's job. But
That is the question.
I don't know. I've honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anyone wearing pajama pants in the gym. So
I mean, I don't know the answer to that question though. To be frank, I would have thought that was probably a New York thing.
I also have a hard time working it. Like when I was doing the DDP yoga, I had to do it in my underwear. I couldn't do it like clothed for whatever reason. Like I don't at this stage of my life, I don't like wearing clothes to work out.
mhm.
The least amount as possible.
Yeah, yeah, I get you. Yeah, I've started exercising in the morning too, and I wear as little as possible when I do so.
Mm-hmm. The most clothes you're gonna get me if I'm working out in is a pair of fucking gym shorts.
Mm-hmm. That's usually what I'm.
And sometimes those can be a little too restrictive.
Yeah.
I don't work out. I'm just kind of letting my body do what it wants to do.
So we're writing The Sopranos in the style of Full House. That's the thing we're gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to see
Where'd the
Family
banner go?
Matters in. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want Family Matters during Game of Thrones time. I just feel like instantly they're gonna end up with their heads
You
on
just
spikes.
No, I'm just saying, like randomly, one of the family members gets killed off.
Yeah, not necessarily
The
in the
episodes you don't see
medieval
coming.
times of Game of Thrones, but like just the style of the show where people can die.
Exactly.
Wow.
And
People can die.
get
You
their
never know.
feelings hurt very badly, and things and betrayals happen.
Carl Winslow is a cop in Chicago. All right. I need a little
can-
more grit in this show.
Yeah. I'm with it. But yeah, that slanging that dick.